There was a video posted to Instagram of Draymond Green and DeMarcus Cousins working out together during the offseason. And sometimes players do just get together to work out in the offseason, but in the midst of free agency, DeMarcus Cousins still remains unsigned to a team, and the Golden State Warriors could actually use DeMarcus Cousins' skill set on their roster. I mean, DeMarcus Cousins is a pretty versatile big man because he has shown an ability to space the floor, although it has been somewhat inconsistent. I think that given a consistent role in this league, given a team that he could spend a whole season with, he could probably shoot the ball pretty consistently and provide a lot to a team as an instant offense guy off the bench. And when you look at the Golden State Warriors' current roster, I feel like one thing they could use is one more center. They currently have James Wiseman and Kevon Looney, which sounds good, but Kevon Looney, he's a guy who's been reliable at the center spot, while James Wiseman has struggled with injuries. And it's likely that the Warriors might not want to play Wiseman on back-to-backs and things like that during the season due to his injury struggles. They want to mitigate those injuries, and maybe having a guy like DeMarcus Cousins as insurance at the center position in case of any injuries could be a good idea for the Golden State Warriors. I mean, DeMarcus has a really impressive resume, and although these past few seasons haven't been as good as some of the ones earlier in his career, he still is a solid NBA player who could provide quite a bit to a team, and he is a former Golden State Warrior, and I feel like a lot of players who have played with the Golden State Warriors really have liked being on the team, so maybe DeMarcus Cousins would be open to a reunion with the Golden State Warriors, seeing as the Denver Nuggets did end up signing DeAndre Jordan, so that might not leave too many minutes for him over in Denver. Plus, he could have a really good chance to compete for an NBA championship in Golden State. And it was in regards to the Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole extensions. They are eligible for extensions this offseason, and then after this upcoming season, they become free agents. And Joe Lacob said it's going to be difficult. It's because of the Golden State Warriors salary cap situation. I mean, we saw them lose guys like Otto Porter Jr. and Gary Payton II to free agency this offseason, and Joe Lacob said, next summer, we're going to be faced with more issues with respect to the cap and luxury tax and all that. We'll just have to see how this goes. It's sort of a year-to-year thing. Let's see how everybody plays. Let's see if we are contending again, which we think we will. Let's see if we're going to win again. That certainly extends what we're able to do. If we don't, we have to sort of rethink things a little bit. And then he said, we have time to do those things. There's no rush on all of that. I'm sure there will be discussions this summer, but we haven't talked to them. The issue isn't really that the Warriors haven't talked to Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole about extensions yet. It's really just the looming salary cap situation that they have. I mean, they had such a big payroll this past season, and as you can see, even looking into the 2023-24 season, they are already committed to over $140 million in salary. And that's not even accounting for if they extend Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins. So it's going to be very difficult for the Warriors, and honestly, if they're not going to be able to extend guys like Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole, I'm kind of against a KD trade for the Warriors, but if they can't extend those guys, you might as well pull off a trade for a guy like KD, because there is a scenario where this team just gets too expensive and the Warriors lose out on some key free agents. And you look at Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, and James Wiseman. One day they'll need extensions too, so it's just really complicated.